Hooah! Hello everyone. It is Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. It's 12:22 p.m. What a nice number. I love it. Welcome to Raven, Bagel, Mirago, Gelhound, Mika, Iwakura-chan, and Neo Zero. Hooah! How's it going? Yes, there is a stream before tournament today. It's gonna be a short one. We might not even do sausage roll today, because I only have, I'm probably gonna go for like 3 hours. Hello. Link. Hello, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Yeah, so if you were not aware, I'm gonna be in a VTuber Street Fighter 3 Third Strike tournament later today in, hold on, I can't pry open this damn soda can. Oh, Pancake. Jesus, why is this so hard? Probably because I cut my fingernails the other day. Ah, there we go. Use the hair clip to open it. I like the music, yeah. I love this music. I love this song. I could listen to it forever. Hello, Gandalf. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in about 3.5 hours, so at 4 p.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. Eastern time on Gpool's channel, Swell Time Gpool. I'll just give him a shout out so that you can follow or be aware. How do I do that? / shout out. Swell Time Gpool. Yeah. Okay. So you can go there in an hour, 3.5 hours, if you want to watch me get my ass beat. Mr. Pig, I heard one other streamer mention the concept of power chatter. What? I love graphic training for Street Fighter 3 by playing the ultimate fighting game, Frankenstein. Yeah, you know. Many people don't know this, but it wasn't actually Street Fighter 2 that led to the explosion of fighting games. It was the Sega CD game, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Did you know this is another case of Mandela effect and it's been Frankenstein this whole time? What? No way. Hello, rival. Welcome. Man, it's already getting hot as hell in my room here. This sucks. You had me at the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, 8 lives. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the tournament. I've been really nervous, but I think that honestly, in my quest to improve before the tournament, I think that my Oro play has gotten way better. I think I've gotten significantly better at Third Strike since then, but I still don't know how to parry consistently, so I'm probably gonna get killed extremely, but that's okay. Yahoo! And oh yeah, I guess I'll just tell you at the end of the stream, you guys. Oro and Frankenstein, two nasty green guys graphic loves. I mean, he's not always green. That's just the palette that I use. You know, let's look at Oro's palettes. Turning nerves are common. You just learn to play through them by exposure. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm gonna mute the stream and just sit here in silence and just try to imagine that I'm having just a nice casual match with my friend Augersley. Here, these are the other Oro palettes. Ooh, it's even transparent. How lovely. So I use the green one, but I'm also fond of the blue one and the gray one. He looks kind of like a ghoul or something. Who's Oro? This is Oro on the screen. He's a character from Street Fighter 3. Unfortunately, if there's a Dudley, I will have to root against you. Gpool plays Dudley, but he's not participating in the tournament. You use the green one to psych people out. Yeah, because he looks really weird. Hey, Gpool. I'm talking about Oro. You will root for one of the commentators. Yeah. They're dancing for you. Oh, there's words above their heads. Yeah, that's the buttons that you need to push to get the palette. You love doing that. It is fun. Surprised there's not a single Ken or Chun-Li. Well, I think that, if you guys know Gigas, the elf, cave elf, she plays Chun-Li. I'm kind of glad, I'm a little glad that I don't have to deal with that, because I played her last week, and man, Chun-Li can just duck all of Oro's best pokes. It's such a pain in the ass. It really pisses me off. A cave elf? Yes, believe it. He looks like a damn turtle, man. He does hold a turtle in Street Fighter V. Did I miss greeting anybody? Chun-Li is insane. Yeah, I think it's fucked up that she can just do, like, medium kick over and over until she happens to catch your toes, and then she'll just blow you up with her super art 2. And even if you block it, it does so much chip damage. It does, like 20% of your health or something. It's crazy. Maybe not that much, but... Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of Oro now. Sorry, Oro. We'll be seeing more of you later, buddy. What the hell is this? Oh, I can get rid of that. I got too many fucking captures. I think that Nadia, Critter Guild Cove, she plays Ken. She's very strong, so I'm kind of a little relieved that I don't have to go up against either of them today. But I do have to fight Augersley first, which is daunting because I barely ever managed to beat Augersley. Damn. Oh god.
That's me.
That's me. Hello, Augersley. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing for 30 months. It's crazy to think it's been that long. There he is. That flower pot. Here to start the mental battle early. Yeah. He's getting his pokes in pre-game. Is that Gendo? No. That's from Patlabor 2. The idea of Gendo Ikari interlacing his fingers with someone else's is like very funny to me though. There was something, oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I keep thinking about James Duval in the Doom generation last night and how he was the cutest guy ever. Especially when he was just like dressed up like cartoonishly, like he was like a child or something. Like he was wearing his striped pocket shirt and playing with a yo-yo. It was like the greatest thing I've ever seen. Him playing with his yo-yo next to the fog pile of garbage. When he peeked up from the bottom, it was nuts. That movie was so funny. Oh man. There was a lot of people on Letterboxd who hate that movie. They completely fucking hate it. So there was somebody who said that people compare this to Thelma and Louise, and I can't understand it because there's no sense of adventure and no uplifting ending where they make their flight and escape from their conditions. And it's like, are you what what's wrong with you? Oh bug. It's Frankel's time. It is Frankel's time. Little Franken, Biggenstein. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. What game has that ending? What? all movies must be the way I want. Yeah, you know, movies need to have like a happy ending where, you know, it's like uplifting and there's like a sense of adventure. They would be much better if they ended my way. It's a pretty depressing ending, but kudos for fucking going for it. Even horror movies? Yeah, of course. All horror movies have to have a happy ending. I'm trying to think if any horror movies have like a cloying happy ending that is not subverted. Maybe like Phantasm. I just remembered that the end of that movie, sorry, like I'm not going to give away too much of it if you haven't seen Phantasm, but I just remember the ending of the movie being very like sweet, and it was like two of the characters just being like, we went through something horrible, but like I'm gonna take care of you, and we're gonna take care of each other. It's gonna be cool. And then like the rest of the Phantasm movies are like, they're like, okay, we need to make Evil Dead 2 now. We can't be sincere anymore. All right, it's time to play. It's time to play Frankenstein. Every movie was end with the main character singing "My Way" while riding off into the sunset while giving a thumbs up. Yeah. How else are you gonna end a movie? Otherwise, people are gonna feel depressed. Then, when your next movie comes out, you're not gonna get any money from them. What are you gonna do then? It feels so quiet in my room. All right, let's see. History. Yeah, my controller works. Everything's cool. Everything seems to be all right. Where is this? That's probably crazy loud. I think I had this at like -8. Well, let's resize the window. Honestly, I like Parasite Eve. I think it's okay. I think that game is really cool, but it has a lot of problems that I am not happy about. I heard you. We hear you. You can be heard. What do you mean? You get your movie where the police and gangsters have a shootout that kills absolutely every member of the cast, and you'll like it. I suppose. Okay, so I found out. I read, I'm quiet? No. What? I said my room is quiet, because my my air purifier is, like, off. Because I need to replace the filter, and I'm afraid of straining the fan or something in it. This seems like too quiet. You are practically boisterous. Yeah, because I'm on my second energy drink of the day. I almost said of the game. I don't think we need to watch this whole intro again, do we? Where it shows like the Frankenstein's little coffin and it's some kind of thing goes into it. I don't really want to watch that again. It was so boring. We can watch Psygnosis shoot like a lens flare at us though. I found out how to save though. I think it's to press A and B or B and C when you have the inventory open. How do they make sprites for these kind of games anyway? What do you mean? With a graphics program? We just gotta skip this. I don't want to watch this crap again. Even though it looks kind of cool. Why is nothing working? Uh-oh. Okay, I think we might be having controller problems again. Let's see. It seemed like they were fine. Let's see. D-pad is all good. Yeah, that's C. That's A. Where's the bottom button? Why is it just not even listed? Oh, it is. I'm just like really stupid. What's going on here? Hold on. I'm so sorry. Why do we always have problems with RetroArch? I don't know why. I think that this emulator just hates my ass. Okay. Right. Down. Okay, so everything is just mapped incorrectly. That's why everything is fucking wrong. Why? That's the start button? Why is it asking me to rebind that? Dude, why is everything wrong? What in the world? This is very odd. All right. I am so sorry. I really didn't anticipate that I would have more technical problems. So I guess at this point I should like expect it since it happens every fucking stream. Okay, it keeps like I move my mouse over the next option and then it doesn't go to it. So I'm gonna have to like really make sure real quick that everything is cool. That's A, that's B. Okay, I think everything is all good now. Let's just make sure. Yeah, look it's like got completely different names for everything. That's very strange. All right. Well, whatever. Now we're in the game. And it's working. Game says we're rewatching. What? Oh yeah, because it was I couldn't make anything happen. You're going to launch Third Strike and find that RetroArch has found a way to rebind your controls across every program on your computer. Please no. Oh. Okay, so real quick, I want to go to practice fights and see if I can find any other special moves. Because if you remember last time, we got Frankenstein's, the monster's, amazing tackle. Yeah, let's fight Mutant. Does he have any other moves? He's got like this command normal, his like 4A. He's got kick, he's got a headbutt. Okay, so that's just forward or back is the headbutt. Okay, so he's got like 2 command normals on A. That seems like a good jump in. Is it loud? It seems loud as hell. Okay, so we have this.
Goblin.Quest is approaching with
Hey,
3
mage.
creatures.
What's up? How you doing? Is the game loud? It seems loud as fuck. It is loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. How you doing today, mage? Thank you for rating. The music seems extraordinarily loud in this game. Holy, what were you up to? You were playing Left Alive or something like that? Or what is that game called? He has Remy's medium kick. Who's Remy? Remy is a character from Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. You got it. It sucks ass still. I'm sorry. Hello, Muware. We're playing Frankenstein for the Sega CD. The Segi. Okay, so it seems like there's only one special move, and it's just that tackle. Thought you meant Revy. Like from Black Lagoon? Yeah. I never finished watching that show. I watched a bunch of it, but I never finished it. Maybe the creature is Charge. That would be insane. You know, honestly, that would be pretty awesome. What if he had like Urian's moveset or something, or Alex's? What if he had a grapple? That would be so cool. This music is sick right here. Okay, so let's first things first test the saving. So what is it? It's like you press B and C at the same time or something? Hold on, I gotta look at the manual and see how to save again real quick, because the game does not tell you how. I'm not really sure what the hell. Let's take a look. Page fit. All right. All this text is giving me a headache. Let's see. Okay, so once you're in the inventory bar, if you press B and C simultaneously, you enter the same save game menu, but that doesn't happen. And then it says, to the contrary, in what is called long view mode, which is where it's like a zoomed out view, if you press start, you pause, and then you can save by pressing B and C simultaneously. Strange. So that's not doing anything in there. And if I try to press B and C here, nothing happens. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's go in here and... does that water hurt us? I don't know. Look at that bread. Bread, still fresh, and bottle of dissolve away acid with corrosion around the rim. I can't remember if there's any other items in here. You get to witness the monster's incredible walking animation. I'm glad to be coming back to this game, because it's cool. I like it. I think it's fantastic. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here. So, oh yeah, we need to dissolve the eels. That's right. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, okay. They have been dissolved by the acid. They won't trouble me now. Certainly not. And we gotta go in here. We fight monster, fight mutants. Urgh. Hey Angel Guts, how you doing? I am the bread, you got me. Hi Anethica, I got you. This is the best combat system of all time. Is this actually playable PvP? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any two-player. I'm okay just quietly watching one of my fave streamers. Oh, is it that Shin Megami Tensei speedrunner? We got chloroform. Sniff. Makes me feel sleepy. Sniff. Creature needs a nerf. Holy shit, yeah. Just stun locking. No, Graffy, it's you! What? What? Well, thank you. Snarf. Snarf? From He-Man and the Masters of the Universe? Oh no, my creator, you're dissolving! I'll use this dissolve away acid to make the dissolving go away. Okay, so I think we can maybe use the chloroform on Victor? I think. Like, let's try that. I need to be closer to him. Okay. Please, help me. You speak? Yes, I speak and read and think and know the ways of man. I know not where this knowledge comes from, but I remember. Trace memories in the brain, perhaps? You are my creator. Why am I here? Oh God, what have I done? You are a vile abomination. Come on then, that I may extinguish the spark that I so negligently disposed. No! Okay, so we knocked him out. We didn't have to fight him this time. Which is good because there's no point in fighting in this game if you don't have to, because it doesn't get you anything usually. Alright. Sorry, Victor. I need your key. I need to go out on the town. I'm putting on the Ritz. This music is way too intense. I love the lurching walk cycle. I love it. The animations are incredible, and like the like silky like appearance of his clothing. Honestly, it's like a pretty insane animation. I wonder if this is like hand animated or pre-rendered, and they like drew on his head looking kind of cartoonish. I think I need to unlock this before I can go through. That is true, monster. We will go through. Now we go out into the town. I saw the milk clip again recently and laughed really hard. Yeah. The moment when Rio and I were synchronized. Milk. Yep, we go down the stairs. Look at those barrels. Yeah, we are in the town of Ingolstadt, Germany. Sure. I want to save. Can we save? Okay, so the manual said if we press B and C simultaneously, we can open the save menu, but that is not happening. So I'm just gonna save state because I don't care. Like, if the game won't let me save when it's supposed to, like, allow me to do that, that's not my fault.
Alice is 18 Pig Champ.
Yes, there they are. Alice is 18 Pig Champ. This was the final boss theme. They just decided to pull a Doom and put it at the beginning. Look at them. They oink when you go by them. They do not sound like pigs, though. Who are you? Go away, you hideous inbreed. City stable. Look at that horse. It looks possessed. Its eye is like flashing kind of like Oro. And there's a cat up there? You know, we never came in here before. What's that? This bag is full of pellets. Yeah? Alice is 18, Pig Champ. Do you want pellets? I need to tempt the horse away from the cart. I'm trying to do that. Oh. Some dry hay. This music is insane. Is it still too loud? Seems quite piercing at times. Oh, Victor's garret. What? I thought that we came down the stairs. I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't make him walk up the stairs. Was there anything good back here? Is like anywhere we can go into? Oh, there was something over here. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that dog yet. I think that we can bypass fighting the dog if we do the correct sequence of things. Oh shit, that's right, the spiders. Why are they so big? Frightening. A bottle filled with some liquid. Any liquid will do. Did I lose any health? It seems like this game would have like Amiga logic where like I would lose health and there would be no sound or anything that would indicate that. This person won't talk to me. I can't go over here. Can we get out of my way? You look like a pirate. You could do the same thing as Ari did with the stairs. Oh yeah, have like a little animation. That could work. Spiders were bigger back then. Yeah, they've been domesticated to be smaller, of course. This track sometimes sounds like when you attack with your violin in the Violinist of Hamelin Super Famicom game. What? The one that Super Great Friend famously did not like. This is the jailer's house. I'm thirsty. Have you got anything to drink? What is this again? Sleeping potion. So... like, do I want to give this to him? I guess we do that so that we can get the key to the cell. The one where he went silent for what seemed like 15 minutes, yeah. Oh, hey. Hey, Emily. This is going well so far. We barely lost any health, and we managed to put Victor to sleep. May I leave? Okay. The instructions say save when you are interacting with the inventory bar, not the pause menu. Yeah, but like, it said for this view, which is what they call long view, it said to press B and C on this screen, like on pause, like, or wait, that was long view, but in the inventory bar, I can't save either. Like, I can't do anything. Look at that dog. Its gleaming eyes. I think that guy will order us out of the store if we try to go in there. Get lost, freak! Everyone's so mean to the monster. Just because he is monster. Store owner's house. Let's see. Now, there's a candelabra here. Can we... We have a bale of hay. That looked really fucked up. Okay. We set his house on fire. Great. Just fantastic. Why? You know, to get some tasty chicken. You know, I don't think there's any lengths to which you shouldn't go for some tasty chicken. I like how that's the only thing in this entire general store. The only thing we need is the chicken. That's it. Just get the chicken and leave. So I think that what we need to do with that is give it to this dog here. So otherwise the dog will attack us. Closer, I think. Okay. Enjoy. I just realized I didn't use the bread before we left Victor's house, so now we can't get that health back. I wish I had used that. Is there anything else here? No. Alright, let's just go then. So I think that now that those people have been released, the town guard is going to be running around trying to catch them, so we can just like leave the town. Get out of my way. Alright. So that was pretty clean. We got through that without too much trouble at all. What's in here? City guard room. Is there anything in here? Anything useful? At all? There's like this disgusting sewer pipe. I guess. Nothing else in there. Okay. Okay, I think we're just leaving the town now. Yeah, great. Does anything happen if we go in here? No. The sewer pipe room. I don't know what was up with that. Now we're in the beautiful 3D forest with the god rays shining down and the little polygonal birds flying. Beautiful. Algersley Forest, Germany, April 1793. Oh, she has a big sister VTuber. Yes, that's me. At least I try. I don't lean into it enough, I think. Let's make another state here because this area is really fucking dangerous. Oh, I think the first thing we want to do is go to that camp that we found. Remember there's like the bandit camp or whatever where we got the pearl necklace? Yeah, I think that was right here. Is it over here? a charm. I wonder if it is lucky. Or wait, was it? Was it that? There's the pearl necklace. Can we get? Oh, there's the soup. Hot soup, my favorite. So maybe we should just go ahead and use this. Yeah, looks like that looks like a bedpan, kind of. With the dent in the edge. Delicious. Rafi, can you wear your glasses? Oh, really? But I'm not. I put those on for puzzling situations. Looks like food you would eat in Neverhood. I can see Clayman eating that. Just born into this cruel world with the love of hot soup. Do you guys like soups? I feel like I like lentil soup because it has like a substance to it, but a lot of soups I don't really care for. Soup good. I love soup. Really. What's puzzling is why you want me to be sad. I'm sorry. Maybe if we play sausage roll, I'll wear the glasses. Tom Kha Gai is the goat. I don't know what that is. I don't get enough soup. Why don't you make some? It's easy enough, I guess. Make lentil soup. I can't interact with you. Can I take cabbages from your garden? No. Now I want that. Old lady's house. Good morning. What a surprise. Did not get many visitors. Your face looks like it has been sewed up. Are you alright? Yes, I was cut badly. You poor dear. It wasn't from fighting those outlaws, was it? They are a real nuisance around here. Yes it was, actually. You know, only yesterday they stole my beautiful pearl necklace. Like this? Is this your necklace? I found it in the camp. Yes, oh thank you so much. Here, have these as a reward. Okay, we got roasted chicken and some cookies. So, can we just like... we eat that. Can we eat the chicken? Or I wonder if we can use the chicken against the wolf. I'm wondering. Nice. Thank you. What is that in the river? Oh, I thought it was a snake, but I think it's supposed to be the water animating. That's like pretty low effort though. It's just like a squiggle of green pixels. Let's find the screen with the wolf. Where was that? I remember going to the right a bunch to get to the wolf. Greetings! Hello, Greedra. How are you doing today? Just enough to show the water is moving, but not enough to think it is a key part of a puzzle. They could have had a little bit more. Just a little bit more. My head kind of hurts. That's okay though. So, didn't we like go to the right from the camp or something? I'm having enough good luck of my own just now. We can like walk down here, right? Yeah, I think this goes over towards the wolf. No? Huh. What the hell? Nah. I've been watching a lot of Harutomo recently. Find them to be immensely comforting and extremely entertaining. I think that they might be one of the greatest streamers. Yes. I'm glad you agree. You're so good. The town seems mean to him. Yeah, nobody likes him. He's just a monster. Okay, I'm gonna save state here again. Did that work? Or... Okay. It seems like the buttons have switched position. Oh, can we use this here? Okay, I need to get closer to give him this. This will help a lot. If we... Here, Wolfie, have this nice chicken, nice Wolfie. Okay. I do not want to get any closer. He looks mean. I do not want to get any closer. He looks mean. That eating animation was pretty incredible. Alright, so we did it. We bypassed the wolf. I guess there was a way to get past the wolf without combat. Oh, the Wiggler. Yes, the Wiggler. Ew, bugs. So we're trying to find the landlord. Okay, so this is where the landlord was happening. I wonder if we gotta fight landlord. Circumnavigated the wolf, yeah. I thought that we had to fight the wolf, but I guess, you know, you use chicken on the dog and you think like, what is a wolf but a more fucked up dog? So you give it a whole chicken.
Alice is 18 Pig Champ.
Yes, thank you. Alice is 18 Pig Champ. Let's make those oink. These guys don't oink. That's fucked up. I actually like how the outdoor maps in this look, even though they're crusty. Yeah. There's something about the dithering that I think it looks like a textile to me. Something about like the color depth and the dithering makes it look like we're looking at like a tapestry or something. I think it's actually like super beautiful. Is he in there hiding behind a blind old man? My son is in Ingolstadt. They all are. When he returns, he will pay the rent. I do not like to be kept waiting. I will take your pumpkins. No, they are our only income. They are for special customers at the Frankenstein mansion. Well, I will sell them there. Do not blame me. Blame your son for not paying his rent on time. Can we... Uh-oh. Alright, so we're fighting Landlord now. This guy's probably gonna kill us. This guy's very strong. Look at how much damage that did. Okay, we killed Landlord. Drop dead. Whoa, he turned red. Okay, crap, you need to taunt 3 times. This guy is a little bit like Q. Holy shit, great gaming, thank you. Well, we killed him. Legit sounds like the start of like Blaze Blue music. Why is... Oh, thank you. The landlord has been taking so much money that we cannot afford to eat. Our luck has been terrible since the outlaws stole my lucky charm. Oh. You mean this lucky charm? You cannot believe how happy I am to see this again. Wait here. I am just going to tell my wife. Okay. I guess it's not a problem that we murdered the landlord on his property. Like, they're not gonna get in trouble for that. No one liked that guy. Who can blame them? Where's your wife at, man? This was my adventure game writing. Despite being raised in a barn, they have excellent manners. Now what? I am just going to tell my wife. Oh. I guess, a pumpkin field. Maybe I could have gotten a pumpkin and given it to the landlord. Because these pumpkins right here, they look different from the background. Yeah, that probably would have been it. Landlord dead, Lucky Charm returned, what a great day. It's like Travis Tritt said, it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Or whatever the fuck he said. They don't seem to care. What? They're horrible and slimy. I don't want to get any closer. Okay. I can't go over there. What do I do then? That guy, good riddance, frankly. I like how, you know, in Bomberman Hero, like the boss music that is like really intense and scary sounding is just called Landlord. It's very... Oh, okay. I can't go through here. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to the other house. Frankenstein's creature being snobby to other creatures. It's just not right. I don't think that's good. Okay, Wolf is still eating the chicken. My guts are making weird sounds. Ah! Hello, Fragment. How are you doing? How do you heal? If you have food, you can eat it. That's the only way I can see to heal, though, I think. Gree Dragon lore is eating the rich and being praised for it. Yes. Wonderful. That's how you got all your gold. That's leftovers. Oh yeah, there was shears here. I had better be careful. They're sharp. Wonder if I could have used those on the landlord. Your golden coin. There's manure. It smells terrible, but it might be useful. For what, though? Become Scissor Man. Maybe we were supposed to use like the shears to cut like the pumpkin vine. That reminds me of Clock Tower. Yeah, Clock Tower is awesome. That was the first game I ever streamed. Here's gold you can wear on your head. Wow, thank you. Golden coin will trigger Greed Ouroboros. Where the fuck is that house? Alright. Is this that guy's wife, or... Old lady's house. Okay. What do I do now? Like, I can't go past those bugs. Is there, like, have I missed some crucial screen in this area? Maybe I gotta get back to those spiders and go south from there. God knows where they even fucking are now. I do wish that Frankenstein's monster would walk a little bit faster. He's pretty casual with his pace. Okay, there's the skunk. Spiders? No. We're just back here. Wish this shambling monstrosity would shamble a little faster. Yeah, can we give him like 2 extra legs? He could trot. Maybe he's not used to walking? Yeah, he might have like one leg that is shorter than the other. Okay, so we just confirmed that going down from spiders goes to this screen. So what the hell? Do I want to go back to the town? Or like what am I supposed to do at this point? What the fuck? Wow. Wow, wow. I feel so perky. I'm wiggling around like crazy. Wow. What an emote. Okay. So, do I want to go back to town? We can't. We literally can't. So what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Weird. Maybe I have to go cut a pumpkin and then fill it with manure. That's a normal thing to do. This place is so confusing. It's really daunting to get around in here. Where does this go to? If I go down? Those look like turnips. Okay, now we're back at the barn. Okay, spiders. Okay, we're back at the abundant flower screen. I know that the wolf is like to the right here. I think? I believe? Yeah, okay, wolf. There was a skunk. That is true, but I don't think we can do anything with the skunk. I don't think that there's anything to be done with that guy. Sadly, we can't go back. We can't go past here. Okay, what? What? Why? Why does that do anything? What? I hope they like it more than I do, but we were like able to get through there before. Let's see if we can take pumpkin. That is so weird. These pumpkins look suspicious. Okay, snip snip whoopee! These are sharp. See what I can cut. A big pumpkin. I think that these have to be delivered to a house in Geneva. What? And there's like a recorder? Oh dear, someone has dropped their recorder. I cannot play this thing and there is no one here who can. What? Sure. Some gnarly looking pumpkins. Whoopee! Hello, Monty. Arriving to the best walking animation I have ever seen. It's pretty amazing. Sauntering around. He's much more nimble on this zoomed out view, thankfully. Whoops. Kind of looking like Uncle Fester or something. Okay, so... do we want to go here? I pointed at the screen, expecting the creature to play it like in Bioforge. I really wish. I think they should have made that happen. Like a smooth Mortal Kombat walk. Smooth combat. Okay, we have a pumpkin and we have a recorder. So what? Do I want to get one of these things or like the I guess not? What is the point of the manure? Like those bugs didn't even hurt me. Is it just to make it faster to get to the house or so now that I have a pumpkin, can I go back to Geneva? Or what? maybe maybe the outlaw camp will have guys at it now, and maybe one of them dropped their recorder. Or maybe you? No, you don't play the recorder, little buddy. Okay. Oh boy. Those bugs will always appreciate what you did for them. But like, why would they be so... why would they be distracted by the manure? Now that you have pumpkin, everything will be different. They will welcome you with open arms. And people will say, oh, you've got pumpkin, eh, creature? Well, for a little slice of that there pumpkin, I might just let you live. Can we roast pumpkin? Flies like waste, don't they? Yeah, but were those flies? They look like mosquitoes or something. Hydrate? Thank you, Stripes. They were just so big and like red. They look like wasps or something. Okay. We have not found anybody who plays the recorder, have we? Can I go back to town now? Okay, now we can go back to town. I suppose. Or have we been this way before? Huh? Ah, my head is spinning. I like how musical the birds in the background are at times. But what? Now we're back here. No, I don't want to go back there. All right, let's retrace our steps. You will return and the bugs will have made a statue of the creature honoring the sacrifice he made by giving them manure. Sacrifice? Giving up this very useful item. What? We were just here! No! What am I supposed to do? To them, it is something most precious. Yeah, they think of it as like if the creature just gave them some like bars of gold or something, apropos of nothing. You won't speak to me. No one is in here as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's just nobody. What what do I do? Who dropped their recorder? And where are they? So that I can return it to them. Beep, 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 beep. There's the skunk. I don't suppose you want a pumpkin or a recorder? Maybe somebody's in the barn now. No, it doesn't appear that anyone is in the barn. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just look it up because this is weird. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe the pitchfork? I don't think I can do anything with it. What? Is this? Attacks during battle. Okay, yeah, I think that this is for... This is for this game. Let's see. Oh, it's saying that we can drop items. I didn't know that. Fighting. Push attack. Okay, so the only special move is the quarter circle A. And apparently it only does as much damage as a regular attack. What? Alright, let me see. Forest. As you win and return to the field, the old man will go inside, follow him in, and he will tell you how grateful he is for beating the snot out of the landlord and tell you his lucky charm has gone missing. Okay. Give it to him and he'll go to tell his wife leaving the room. You can wait there all you want, but he won't return, so just leave the house. You can head left to the pumpkin patch, walk over, clip the pumpkins, take the recorder. Okay, so it says whatever you do, do not leave the screen or reload a save game before you take it, because once you do, a bug in the game will cause it to disappear forever, and you will be forced to start the game all over. If you don't pick up the recorder? Okay, it says head up and to the left in the pumpkin patch to enter a cluster of trees where you'll find the old blind man from before sitting and weeping about his recorder, which he has lost. What? Okay. Whatever. Why? Oh, Melty Kit. This is a completely different game, I think, from every other version of Frankenstein. I will just go tell my wife he was never seen again. This does seem like the kind of game where, like, moving between screens is, like, practically fucking, like, random at times because the entrances and exits from the screen are just not very clear always. This forest is absolutely non-Euclidean. Yeah, it's just a bunch of, like, screens that are connected together by absolute nonsense, I guess. Alright. The bugs will let me pass because I gave them manure. I think this forest BGM uses some of the same stock noises from Digimon World. I'd believe it. No, I don't want to go to the house. We already killed Landlord. We have to give that old man his recorder back. Which he somehow lost behind pumpkins in a pumpkin patch. Really, that's where you need to go. Okay, that... Boo-hoo! What can I do? I have lost my recorder. Hey, are you looking for this recorder? Here, old man, have your recorder. Thanks. Is there anything I can do for you? We are poor, but anything we have is yours. There is one thing. Do you know which way to the Frankenstein mansion? Frankenstein mansion? Head due east to Geneva. Where's east? How do I know What? Give me your recorder. I guess we just go this way? Whoa! Cool. Do you mind if I ride along? No, jump in. Better get rid of that rubbish you are carrying. It is only a couple of weeks to the border. A couple of weeks? Okay, what is the connection between those two thoughts? Better get rid of that rubbish you're carrying. It's only a couple of weeks to the border. That look cool. City of Geneva, Switzerland, September 1793. Have you played the pinball of this? It has some funny voice clips like Geneva and Ice Cave. I think I did play that on Pinball Arcade a little bit, but I didn't play it extensively or anything. I played more of the Bram Stoker's Dracula table, I guess. If we're talking like 90s. Whoa. This is some Amiga ass music. Sephiroth. Oh man. Hold on, I gotta save my game. Hello, Coops. Graffy was wearing the glasses for so much. Now she seems kind of naked without them. I felt like that too when I took them off this morning. I was like, oh, I'm nude. Most people are so nice to the creature. I mean, he seems like he's a nice fellow. But must have some serious provisions. Whoa. Hello, Sardus. Welcome. This game is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Hey, Cerebro, also. Welcome. Oh, man. Alright. What's going on in Geneva? Geneva, however you're supposed to say it. What's this? General store, which is full of rats and has a frowning woman. Good morning. That rat is touching me. Hello, you've got a bit of a rat problem, haven't you? I'll say, they've eaten most of my stock already. Need to get a rat trap from somewhere. The rat is not, like, hurting me. Okay. This music is so intense. What's this? You would probably be frowning if your store was full of rats. That is probably true. It's about time. Where have you been, you good-for-nothing layabout? Your brother left to get you over an hour ago. I can't believe you're a son of mine. What? But I'm not a son of... Just hurry up and get my matches. Here, take this coin. Okay. Alright, man. Look at this room. This is awesome. The backgrounds in this game are, like, incredible. What is this? Is this a door? Okay. The rat is not your enemy. Unite against the shop woman. The rats are simply eating what is offered to them. That is true. I always think like that. Like, a lot of animals, they don't know that they're doing anything wrong when they intrude on our homes and eat our stuff. That doesn't always make it easy to deal with, but... Take this coin! Wow, you're willingly parting with a coin? This is a new era for Greedra. Rats are friends. Some birds. Grocery stall. Oh, cool. Ah, hello, can I help you? Yes, do you know anything about the people at the Frankenstein mansion? Of course, they're some of our best customers. I need to get into the mansion. Why? I must see Victor. I have something of grave importance to tell him. What? Like, we already... What? We already met him, though. Look, I shouldn't do this, but if you give me 3 coins, I'll let you deliver their groceries. I'm leaving in an hour. If you want to see Victor, you'd better hurry. Okay. Hello, Washa. How you doing? What did you try to type in, Monty? Is this music too loud? Whoa, wow, nice animation. Yeah, splendid work if I do say so myself. It just falling down with no animation. Well, I wonder what he needs. Maybe like a picture hanging nail. How's Frankenstein game? Still amazing? Yeah, I'm having a great time. I think this is an excellent game. Bird.gif. Ah. They were basically just animated GIFs. Man, maybe the Sega CD is like a fucking goated console. There's a turnip. I can't take it though. Alright, I guess we'll come back here eventually for some reason. I don't know. This is awesome. This like roaming around the city and like exploring and finding items and stuff is so cool. It really like the zoomed out parts is like Final Fantasy VII. Look at that cat. Look at the cat in the chair. Wow. And the one on the fireplace? Here, kitty kitty, oh dear. Hello, what's the matter? I'm afraid I've lost my Snowy. You've lost what? My cat Snowy, she disappeared this morning. It's not like her. She loves her bowl of milk in the morning. She's such a good-natured cat. Oh dear, what will I do? I'll look for her. Look at the cat, the Persian? Oh man. This is crazy. Can I take this? Alright. I guess she doesn't mind that I just took her key. 3 cats. Wait, 4. They're hiding. Hope the creature gets a new set of clothes soon. I want him to be all spiffy. Yeah, he needs like a tuxedo. He needs to be looking sharp. I like this frame of animation that you can get stuck on. Use? Okay, cellar? Hello! How did you get trapped in there? Whoa! Whoa! That was amazing! Wow! What a great little animation. Hello, Mr. Pig, welcome back. I like when you just hit a wall and just pose. Yeah. He's dancing. I found your cat. We got a piece of cake and some flowers. She didn't even say anything. Oh wow, it looks very appetizing. I feel a bit better. I think I would feel a bit better if I ate a piece of cake too. Some flowers just growing out of the table. Alright, flowers for something. I don't know. Yeah, this room is awesome. Look at the cats. Eat flowers. I can't use flowers here. Unfortunately, we can't. Did Dr. Frankenstein ever come back? Well, we're trying to get to his house right now. It's our whole goal here. This is looking like 95 stars and 2 hearts from where I'm sitting right now. I mean, I would say so far this is an excellent game. This is like a shining golden type of game. The monster might have 2 hearts. Wow. Where's the 4th cat? I don't know. I guess they just didn't want to make it appear on the screen. I have no idea. Hello, Sergio. No, this is Sega CD. What's up here? Whoa, look at that. Like, he's like partially clipping through that. There's like a... This music is so good. I know I keep saying that, but it's like I'm overcome by how good it is. Oh yeah, okay, so what are we trying to do? We need matches. That guy gave us a coin to go get his matches. Can I just take the key? Like, he thinks that we're his son, so maybe we can just... We can't take the key. It just doesn't appear like we can interact with it. So maybe the key... Wait, we don't have it. Well, I was thinking maybe we could get a key to get in here. Maybe that's what the key is for. I can't use flowers here. The strings sound very FF7. I guess it was just the standard MIDI sound. Yeah, it has a lot of like FF7 type of vibe to it. Like, especially these outdoor segments where you're very zoomed out. It reminds me of like walking around in like that little German-ass town in Final Fantasy VII. Maybe the general store? I don't know, maybe we can use the pumpkin? Maybe the flowers? Very zoom graph. Can't use flowers here. I can't use the pumpkin seemingly at all. I'm betting that once we... Oh, good morning. Hello, you've got a bit of a brat problem, haven't you? Okay, so can I give you... Hello, can I help you? Yes, some matches, please. Matches? Yes, that's about all that's left. What with these rats? That's 1 franc. Here you go. Watch out for the rats on the way out. I hope the rats are just like really evil looking for no reason. Yeah, this is Frankenstein. I haven't read the book in a long time, but I remember thinking the book was like incredible when I read it. I was like, this is so fucking awesome. There you go. Oh, wow, look at that roaring fire. Oh, I'm beginning to feel a bit sleepy. Shut the door on the way out, will you? Okay, take this man's key. I remember the books that I liked the most that we read in school were like Alas Babylon, Frankenstein, and Wuthering Heights, I think. Look at that design. Okay, I used the key. Did it open? Okay. I'm kind of like happy that there's not been any combat for a minute. What is that? Tax? Okay. What do I want that for? Both that and Dracula deserve all the praise. I think that I tried to read Dracula at one point, but I was like... I was in like middle school or something, and I couldn't get into it. I think I just didn't understand like the diary kind of format. Oh hey, we can see the backyard from here. That's kind of cool. can't find very many people who even have opinions on this game. It seems like it was only released as a double pack with Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but like, this game is so cool and it seems like quite elaborate. So why didn't they just release it as its own game? It's not like releasing it with that awful Dracula game helped it any. Anything new at these? Hello. Can't use flowers. There doesn't seem to be a PC release either. What do you mean? This game? Are you thinking it seems like a PC type of game? Oh, nails for this guy. Here, take these. Thank you. Have these coins. Okay. We got coins. Look at how pleased he looks. He's just gonna stand there. Oh, I feel so pleased. That strange man helped me to finish my picture hanging. Like, it only came out on the Sega CD. Oh, yeah. It seems very uniquely Sega CD. The diaries format allowed you to see the same scene from several perspectives, and things wouldn't match up entirely like in real life. Oh. Maybe I should try rereading that sometime. Or not really rereading it, but like try reading it anew. Can't use these flowers here. What's up with these turnips? Like, why do they look like different. Oh, I don't know. There's like a path going off to the side here. But I can't, like, I don't think I can go that way. Yeah, so what is this entire screen even for? Like, we gotta get one more coin. Right? Ow. My chair is hurting my thigh. Are you the monster in this? Yeah. That's us. That's a wall. This world is full of walls. You jamming to this? I do love it. He looks motion interpolated in the overworlds. He looks a little strange. I mean, in general, the sprites are pretty insane. Okay, now that you mention it, he does look like oddly smooth. It's that Amiga feel. Alright, so let's save state here. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get attacked or something if I try to go over here. Or can I go in here or something? What if I try to go in? You may not pass, stranger. Okay, I can't use flowers here. Huh. Frankenstein's format of a story within a letter that includes narrative recountings of other characters within it was great for reinforcing the plausible deniability that it was just a rumor or exaggerations before the very end. I don't remember that at all. I do remember the letter, like... I remember that the finale of Frankenstein was like crazy. It was like super... It's like insane. Epic shit happening. I wonder... Can I maybe sell the flowers or the pumpkin at the general store? Is there anywhere else I can go? Look at there's like, something is like, why is it drawing on top of the monster here? Like that is the ground as far as I can tell, but... I don't know. Epic pigeons. Epic Mickey. Can't use the flowers here, can't use the pumpkin. What? It's probably another one of those things where it's like you gotta walk into some obscure part of the screen. We can go out here. We can't go anywhere else though. Like, there's no reason to come out here. Frankenstein is kind of like Kill Bill, but we don't get to see the final duel. What if Frankenstein's creature had a katana? Whoa! The monster tells his story to Dr. Frankenstein, who includes that in his story. That he tells the sailor, who records it all in his letters to home. That's a pretty awesome structure. Okay, did I miss anything in here? Like rat poison or something? No. It was just the nails. Maybe... I don't know. Should I try giving the coins to the shopkeeper? That worked the first time. Can't use that here. Can't use that here. Okay. So that's not it. Seems like the rats don't even hurt us. What if I give the coins to this guy? There's a door by where the birds are? You mean here? I don't think I can go into that though, because I think it just loads this screen if I try to do that. You do not have 3 coins, okay. So that's off the menu. Damn. I don't think we can go there. Yeah, it just leads to the grocery stall. God. There's that one mysterious courtyard, but there seems to be nothing there. And there's like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing here either. So what the hell? I don't know. I will just look at walkthrough. I don't care. Okay. the guide says that there's a rat trap in here. We can't go into the lady's basement, unfortunately. So apparently this is a rat trap. That tiny mess of pixels right there that blends in with the floor, that's a rat trap. Do you see the icon on the top of the screen? That's a rat trap. Okay, we got it. That is stupid. What the hell? Let's saunter over and kill those rats and get our coin back. I can't reach the counter. Hello, what can I do for you? I've found a rat trap. Here, you must have this for your trouble. Okay, thank you. Fuck adventure game. Imagine trying to look for that on CRT. Oh, it would probably be impossible. Epically kill some rats. Orchestral. The short story I recommended you a while ago was also an epistolary story. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, there's the groceries? Can I get them? Okay, we got them. What? Mixed vegetables. Ah. I think that says Ingolstadt, but we're in Geneva. What does epistolary mean? Is that like a letter or like a correspondence or something? Like letters? Okay. I remember there was like this online thing called Dionea House that I read a long time ago that I think was like in a letter format like that. That was cool. Okay, I guess we can just go in. We have vegetables. We can enter. No problem. Frankenstein mansion. Wow, looks quite fancy. Nope. Look at that lighting. So cool. What is this massive like ornament bracing the house? Strange. I guess we're delivering, so we want to go around the side door. I was trying to remember that house recently, like just days ago. Well, you're welcome. I really like that. And especially it has like a bunch of like associated like in-character live journal accounts and stuff, which is pretty cool. I think that got like optioned for a movie or something, but then I don't think that the movie ever got made. Put them down just there then. Okay, I've put them down just there then. I will take your candelabra for some reason. Everything always gets optioned for a movie. Yeah, people were talking about that guy with the really ugly comics on Twitter who got his fake-ass ghost story optioned for a movie. Here, let's save, just in case. The town of Eaglestack, and then you get there and there's a pile of eagles in the town square and no one explains it and there's no interaction with it. Wow. Who? Rob Liefeld? No. Rob Liefeld is way better than this guy. It seems like Adam Warren or something like that. This room looks incredible. Epic theme of sauntering around. I can't use a candelabra here. Is that a harpsichord? Or is that like a... There's like some older style of like small piano, like a spinet or something like that. You need a railing on this staircase. Hey, it's a spiral staircase, just like in Of the Killer. Wow. I would love to watch a ghost movie written by Rob Liefeld. Does he write comics? I always thought he was just drawing. Clavichord? Could be. Wilson. I would never disparage anyone for their art, but of every single artist on Twitter to try an option for a movie in the middle of a strike, why would you choose him? That's a good question. He did both, I think? Okay. I do remember there was a line in one of his comics where a guy said, "Yabba dabba doom, what a rush." Oh, look, he's got a yo-yo. I always think about that. Yabba dabba doom, what a rush.
Who are you? Are you looking for Victor?
Yes, I need to talk to him.
Victor's locked himself in the attic. He's got the only key. I think there's a secret entrance in Elizabeth's bedroom.
Okay, thank you, child, who just told me exactly where he is when I walked into your room with no shoes on. The monster is probably nude under that robe. Oh, those flowers are delightful. Take them in the bedroom. Okay. Look at that face. Oh! She kind of looks like Ghostface. What's this? Nothing, apparently. It's like almost invisible. You can't even hardly see the door. The high frame rate walking animation is almost hypnotic. Yeah, I'm quite entranced by it, personally. Elizabeth's bedroom. Do we actually have to deliver the flowers? Sure. Alright. Can't use a candelabra here. Okay. That's what that was for? Well, sure, why not? The attic. Look at how sparkly. Alright, let's save in case we have to fight Victor. What's up with that wall there? Why does it look like trypophobia? Hey, it's his weird eel machine from the start of the game. Oh, hello, Victor. I've brought you a pumpkin, my boy. My God, how did you find me? The journey was longer than you will ever know, Frankenstein. People hate me. They hate the way I look, the way you made me. I've been forced to kill many people to be here with you. Tell me, do you believe in evil? Kill me and have done with it. Kill you? Hardly that. Then why are you here? What do you want with me? More to the point, why am I here? What do you want with me? May God have mercy on my soul. What of my soul? Do I have one? Or was that a part you left out? Who were these people of which I am made? Good people? Bad people? Materials, nothing more. Who am I? I don't know. Then perhaps I believe in evil after all. What can I do? There is something that I want. A friend. Friend? A companion, a female, like me, so she won't hate me. Like you? Oh God, you don't know what you're asking. I do know that for the sympathy of one living being, I would make peace with all. I have love in me, the likes of which you can scarcely imagine, and rage, the likes of which you would not believe. If I cannot satisfy one, I will indulge the other. That choice is yours. You're the one who set this in motion, Frankenstein. And if I consent, we'd travel north, my bride and I, to the furthest reaches of the pole where no man has ever set foot. There we would live our lives together. No human eye would see us again. This I vow. Help me, please. I consent to your demand on your solemn oath to leave Europe forever. I will need some other materials, though. I will obtain some electric eels, biogenic fluid, and a corpse. Yeah? Biogenic fluid? You must return to my lab at Ingolstadt for my charts, journal, and jars of preserved body parts. I will also need a needle and twine and some iodine. You must go now to Ingolstadt. Okay, so we're just going back. Whatever. He wants a lab-grown girl. Are we gonna see 3D monster? Or is that just Shadow? The final destroyer? And we didn't like actually kill many people to get here. He lied. Like he said I have killed many people to be here. Actually, we only killed the landlord. This is Victor's nest. That's his web. I don't know, people have been really nice to the creature. A nice man gave him a carriage ride, an elderly woman gave him a cake, and a man gave him a coin. You know, it's alright. Let's listen to this new music. Materials? Then you will make me a material girl, living in a material world. Wow. Needle, twine, and iodine. Too bad we used acid on the eels, yeah. Now he's gonna have to get more. He wanted to sound tough. And we did kill the mutant, that's true. I don't know what the deal with the mutant was. I think he is asleep. I should not wake him. Needle, twine, and iodine. I think it is closed at this time of night. Okay. That's the house that we burned down, by the way. He was your big brother. Look at that. That dog. Whoa, look at how intense that horse looks. I gotta get a screenshot of that. I guess we have a coin. I don't know why the coins are numbered 1 through 5. Horse. Seems there's nothing in here. Why does all Amiga music sound like this? That horse is epic. Looks a little menacing. Is this Amiga? No, but it sounds like it. You don't number all your coins. You've got them all counted out. It's like a drunk guy. It has to be an Amiga dev going by the HUD and the animations. Oh, definitely. It's got that feeling. That particular vibe that the Amiga can only have. Okay, so are we doing like anything in the town itself? Bit Studios was a British video game developer. What a shocker. Yeah. You know, we never went to that, like, I almost said suicide room. No, sewer pipe room. Oh my god. They never actually worked on any Meek, but probably the devs had. Yeah. They had the sewer side room. Exactly. Sewer pipe club. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Sewer guard? Really? Oh my god! Okay. Sewer guard is the new meta. Do we want to go to the sewer? Look at the ooze in the pipe. You know, I wanna reload and see if there was like something else we could have done there. Like, there's gotta be, right? Oh, the warp is cute. The main character was mocapped from me walking to the fridge at 3 a.m. Yeah, he does have that kind of feeling. Sewer guard normals reaching across half the screen. The headbutt seems very strong. He just turned to blood. It could happen to any of us. But look at all of his stuff is gone. I guess Victor's been moving out. Sorry, I just woke it up. Good morning. They are beating your ass in the sewers. Everything gone. Can't go in there. A wall chart. Oh yeah, that's what we needed, one of the things. Sewer twine and iodine. Was that the iodine? Yuck, some bits of body. What is the wall chart? Oh, just Da Vinci. Body parts. It just says body parts, and there's 2 hands in there. A book? A diary. The Diary of Victor Frankenstein. Wow, he wrote it so neatly in Times New Roman. G-Pool 2 hours from now. Why is chat spamming sewer guard normal? How much time do we have left before that? I think I'm gonna end at like 3:30 so that I can get a little bite to eat before we start brawling. It starts in 2 hours. I'm so excited. Just before she starts to scuffle, to sniffle. Is there anywhere else we can go from here? Where do we get the twine? The hell? No Stephen roll today, right? Well, we maybe could do a little. Just a pinch. I don't feel like I'm gonna make any progress. I'll just be sitting there feeling frustrated. I don't think there's anything else we can really do except go to the sewer. I bet you can knock out 1 level. Okay, I actually did. I took hints on the level that I got stuck on, and I think I know what to do. I actually did basically solve the level based on that, and it's bullshit. The crater level. Can I pay this guy? I need to buy the iodine with this. From who? So I best not use it. Okay, so I have to fight Sewer Guard. As far as I can tell. Alright, I'll try. I'll try. Oh my god. Oh, dead. See a secret entrance. I don't think we can go in that pipe.
You trying to sneak in here and nick me sewage goo?
This guy's fucking scary as hell. he just walks right into that over and over again. If only Victor knew how weak the creature actually was. Hey, come on. What? Why do we want to go out here? Okay, so that was not even the thing to do. That was not even it. We didn't even need to do that. What? Hey Monday, I see you're getting warmed up for the tournament. Yeah, learning the matchup with Sewer Guard. This is the first I'm hearing of this tournament. I'm sorry. I was posting about it on Twitter some, I guess. I'm gonna just load. Is there anything? Okay, this just, I'm gonna get my ass killed by guards. Look at that guy. We gotta just load and not fuck with those guys. Graphy, I just found a 175% Oro-specific combo with Remy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the hell? The creature is kinda like Oro. You know, he is. They have a lot of similarities, I would say. Monday graphic rivalry. Sign here reads open between 9 and 5. How do I make it daytime? Arsley Labbing exclusively to crush Graphy. Oh, hey. We can go here. Hello. Mind the shop for me, will ya? Oh, he has to piss. Great. I could make a frock with these. You thieving little toe rag! What? Toe rag? No. Maybe he didn't leave the screen entirely. Love creatures' head-based fight style. Yeah, you know, headbutting, ramming, all that good stuff. I could make a frock with these. You thieving little toe rag. Okay, I can't leave fast enough. Shit. I didn't want to kill that guy, but he just comes back immediately. In 15 years, they will find out that the creature can do a raging demon, and people will go nuts over this game. What is raging demon? Oh, use the coin? But it says if we try to do that, it says I need to buy iodine with this. I don't know what the deal with that is. There must be a way to avoid that fight, because there is a way to avoid most fights in this game. Raging Demon is the Akuma thing? He glides over and does the multiple hits. Is that Misatsu? That was Thread that we just got. Remember Hongry in Doom Generation? That was great. Hungry. You're always hungry. Piss taker. I did a lot of labbing specifically to crush Augersley in the tournament, but I don't think it's gonna work, because I know he's not gonna let me get close enough to run my strategy. And then Tokido stands in front of the projector. Who? Who's Tokido? Casually Misatsu child. Murder face? Misatsu is the love that Tokido. Whoa, thanks Twitch. What happened? I'm still not over that Ryu in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 is a stance character that can swap between Ken and Akuma modes. That's pretty cool. It combined two of my sentences because I replied to one. Interesting behavior. Sorry? For what? Misatsu truly is the love that Tokido. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Alright, I have to consult the guide again. When are you playing More Time in Eternity after Steven's Sausage Roll is over? Return to Ingolstadt. Okay. Let's see. Go to Victor's garret, get the wall chart, the body parts, and the diary. So we got that. There's a guy spinning spool of thread. It says, the owner will come back angrily and forget all about his dangerously full bladder and call you a toe rag before you kung fu fight. Hi Turnip, how you doing? She actually believes it. Graphene, make it like Night and Baby. Make someone spend points. That game is miserable. I mean, it does cause me extreme damage. It's the Dragon Punch Super, Raging Demon, Shun Goku Satsu is the slide. And the screen turns black while Akuma does a zillion hits. Oh boy. I love game FAQ's writing. It is wonderful. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so it says head over to the guards' quarters next to where the jailer's house is and walk to the lower right corner of the screen to enter what I assume is the bathroom. Remember that fight with the soldier? If you had fought the guy, a sewer guard will be here and walk over to you when you get close and fight you with his shovel. So unless you want an extra fight, you can avoid this one. Head over to the open door in the floor and you'll be transported outside. Okay. So we just leave? Like, we don't have the iodine, though. it's weird that we have the coin to buy the iodine, but we can't actually buy it in this part of the game. Whatever. Alright. Your victory is assured. Oh yeah. It's very hot here, but otherwise it's okay. And it's been quite hot here as well. It's not my favorite. Alright, before we fight Sewer Guard, I guess we'll just save again, because Sewer Guard is very, very strong. Can't really predict what's gonna happen with Sewer Guard. Hey, you trying to enter my sewer? Alright. Oh my god. Why does he get free hits? I was blocking. That's bullshit. Nonsense. Sewer Guard neutral incoming. Punish countered. No. Oh my god! What the hell? I can't do anything! What the fuck? Okay, we have to load. That is too much damage. What the fuck? This guy is so fucking scary. I can't heal. I don't have any items. This is just like Street Fighter 6 World Tour. I guess so, in a way. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh my god. It seems like you can get him in a loop where you can just kick him over and over, but it's kind of tricky. Why was he drawn? The creature was drawn on top of the Sewer Guard. Okay. That was about as good as we're gonna get, I think, on that fight. Oh, dying gave my health back? Yeah. Because we have it's like a life system. Like I have like those hearts in the top left are basically like my lives. So, when I lose a life, I get full health back, but you have to like restart from before you did the fight last. Alright, so let's just leave, I guess. There's not really anything to indicate we were gonna do that. Oh, nice. Nice cutscene. Back to Geneva, even though it's several weeks away from Ingolstadt. The graphics are very cool. Yeah, look, it's 1794 now. Crazy. It's like months later. Wow. New music. It's a new version of the theme from the city last time. Night theme. You still have rats? I can't give her the coins from over here. A live rat! Arg! That is just wonderful. That makes me very happy. A bottle of iodine, please. Here you are, dearie. Iodine, good for brides and things? What? Brides and things? Oh, because he wants to have his bride of Frankenstein made. Iodine. Let's save. Hello, Gentle Corgi's No 7 combo. Gentle Corgi's No 7 combo. Whoa, everything is packed up. This is crazy. People are so nice to him. He's really selling himself short. He clearly has natural charisma. I mean, he just seems to always be helping people. He has no, like, purpose in life other than just shambling around trying to get his wife, I guess. Okay, we just can't go anywhere except back to the mansion, I suppose. Dog. It's a pretty intense looking dog. Oh, maybe I need to use the live rat arg. Just a bit closer. I'll put the rat down for the dog. Okay, sure. Just tack on one more puzzle. Live rat arg. Oint! Oint! A shambler. A real hustler. We are always shambling. This screen looks awesome at night. It looks incredible. It looks like such an insanely good looking game. Hello, Graphite. How goes Frankenstein? It's going pretty well. I like this game. There's like some bullshit to the progression and puzzles at times, but I think overall this is like a super cool game. This is the kind of stuff I want to make it in Blender. You do that. I want to see that. She's Sega on my CD till I Frankenstein. I don't know about that one, Emily. I'm gonna stonewall that one. Ah, don't worry. I know about that one, and it's good. She live on my rat till I arg. Oh, alive. The door is locked for the night. I know about that one, and it's good. What? Angst ramblings about getting his wife. Typical Western game protagonist. Oh, we just went to the attic. Straight away. Victor, I've brought you the body parts and iodine and thread. I wish I had never started my experiments. I should have realized they would lead to abomination. He has a gun. You must die. Erg. Okay. What? Okay. I'm not gonna give up my continue. Hello, Yumewaru. Graphian chat. Welcome, welcome. He has a gun! I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Like, all of my items disappeared as soon as I went into that room. It's very weird. Redeeming stretch and hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I like how he sent me away to get all of those things, and he had like months to think about what he was gonna do when the creature came back. And what he came up with is, I'm gonna stand in the attic with a gun and just, like, how long was he waiting there for? Because, like, we were gone for a long time and he had no way to know that we were coming back. Like, I assume that the creature does not send correspondence in the mail. Like, Victor, I found all of the things you asked for, and I'd like to let you know that I'll be coming back within 3 weeks. He was just ready, you know? Yeah, I should drink. Drink. He's been pacing up there non-stop since the moment you left. He's got nothing left to do. Nothing else to do. I'm eating too many peanut M&M. There's no much such thing as too many of that. A gun? With one bullet? Believe it. We're gonna save before going in there this time. I will not be shot again. I like that there's like a alcove there that just has like candelabra stacked in it. What version of this game are you playing? Sega CD? I think there's also SNES, and there's like a number of versions of this game. Alright, let's save. Maybe he took your items after shooting you? I don't know. This one is an entirely different game by Psygnosis. Yeah. It's a very different game from the SNES one that I've seen. Alright, we're in attic. Yep. Should have realized they would lead to abomination. You must die. Okay, erg. So, like, I have no items now. So was that supposed to happen? Like, I lost a life by doing that. Am I supposed to, like, do something? Is this a better movie game than Dracula? Oh yeah, that Dracula game was horrible. It was an insanely bad game. I'm kind of fascinated by that Dracula, though. It was sold in a combo pack with this game for some reason. Okay, so, like, do I just leave? Or what? I can't just leave. Didn't you play a Dracula game? Yeah, that was it. That was the Dracula game that I played. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's like nowhere else I can go, apparently. Do I just go back up to Victor? Or... like, all my items disappeared. In the book, he fully intends to cooperate until the bride is almost done, and seeing that starts imagining they could replace humanity. Sounds kind of cool. Why would that even be bad? It's like Christian morality about not taking the place of God or something? I can't create my own Adam and Eve, but the great creator would never forgive me. And like, even if you made 2 people out of corpses that could actually reproduce, wouldn't they just produce a human? Like a normal human? So what's the problem? But these guys are abomination! Oh, of course. That's the big problem. The great creator said it was Adam and Eve, not Adam and creature. That is so true. He basically made 2 zombies. I think that's cool, though. Is this a door? The door is locked for the night. Oh, that's that child's room. Huh. This is still locked? Okay, he's just still standing here with his gun. Oh! Alright, so let's load. That's what we were apparently needing to do. I don't want to lose my entire health bar. How did they not hear the gunshots? I guess they just don't care. Maybe Victor's always shooting his gun inside.
Please, whoever you are, get out of the way! I am Elizabeth Frankenstein, Victor's wife. You cannot pass.
Victor has told me everything. You must stay here and accept your fate. What?
What? What the hell?
Whoa! Oh boy. Very, very interesting gameplay happening right here. What the hell? She's Blanca. What the... Okay, let's try, let's try that again. She has been fucking training for this. Now I know what they were doing while you were gone. That was pretty incredible. That was really something else right there. Hey Nadia, this is the best game ever. Oh man, oh boy. What the fuck? She's so cool. Her crazy attacks. Got here at a really good time, huh? Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, what are we gonna do? How do we even fight her? Can we just block that? Oh my god. What? Why did that hit me? What am I even supposed to do? The safe on Block Elizabeth ball is killing the meta. She has all the moves. Hype for the Sega CD Frankenstein tournament. I would love to see that. Blanca roll and it hits low? It doesn't seem like I can actually like block it sometimes. I don't know what's up with that. I like how she just looks like a ball of fabric when she does her roll. Damn it! She's so hard. Her skirt is full of iron plates. I don't know if Victor will be the final boss. I would expect so. Now it's a fighting game? Oh yeah. This is Bloodborne to me. Here, I'm gonna save again right here so that we don't have to wait through quite as much every time. Makoto roll fast! This game is like Metal Gear Rising, but for old people? Old people? Oh god. Okay. Wow, okay. Graphite is old people. I am. Whoa. Is he petting her? Whoa, this animation is insane. Whoa. Oh. His music? I guess we killed her. What are you doing? Your VTuber model reminds me of Yukino from Persona 2. I've never actually seen Persona 2. Whoa! Dude, this animation is unbelievable. The fabric. No, Victor, she's my wife now. Oh, okay, the journey north. Sure. Whatever. Like they're at the beach. I was just thinking that as well. What? The Persona 2 thing? Okay, we're going to the Arctic Circle. Sure. Why not? Keep thinking this game is almost over. And then it isn't. We're on the Alexander Nevsky in the Arctic. In October 1794. This game is amazing. It is really good. It is really insanely good. Only the holy power of Santa Claus can cleanse this curse of undeath. Alright, let's save our game again. Alright. Hi, Elizabeth. Light up my life. Okay. We got a lantern. Hello. Meet me on the ice. Okay. What? Meet me on the ice. Okay. Okay, wow, look at that. Gleaming. You beat her in combat, so now she respects you. A piece of tarpaulin. What's all this noise? What is that? Oh, those are chickens. Huh? Sailor. Hey, we got new combat music. Oh my god! What? Alright. His rush down. I was hoping it would be a chicken crate smashing minigame. Chicken crate. So should I not do that? I think we have to do that. I wonder if we can use the tarpaulin. I recall Dr. Frankenstein asking me to bring him this, so I best not use it. What? Why are we... What? He asked us to bring it to him, but I thought we were... What? Was that like text I was not supposed to see or something? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm dying. This is incredible. Oh, Halcyon vibes. He does a lot of damage. This is pretty scary. There's nowhere to put it. Okay, we just automatically get hoovered into a fight. He kind of has the same thing as Sewer Guard, where his hurt box extends to the end of his little pole, so I can just kind of do this. As long as he doesn't do something unexpected and get in on me. Okay, so we defeated him without taking any damage that time. Pro. I'm a pro at scrub tactics. clean. That was a clean one. That was pretty awesome. Tarpaulin. I'm telling you, the CPU just plays differently than people. Oh yeah. They will just do shit mindlessly. In a different way from how I play mindlessly. We gotta be almost at the end of the game, right? I like the very, like, thumpy footstep sounds of the creature. Uh-oh. A harpoon guy. Alright, we're just getting into a fight again. Alright. Sailor. Oh! No! No! Okay. Ooh boy. Cool sailor stick. They seem really mad at you when you paid to get aboard. I wonder if we were like a stowaway or something though. So much conflict. I don't even know if we can do anything to avoid these fights. His spacing is insane. I hope you have 8 more hours of this? I don't think so. I think it's like, this is probably the end of the game. Because I remember the book ended in the Arctic. You asked me, do you believe in evil? You are evil incarnate, wretched and hideous. I am what you made me. You have destroyed everything in this world that mattered to me. I created you, I must destroy you. Okay. I mean, you're gonna fail at that, Victor. Unless you have your gun. I don't know why you left your gun at home. Ooh. Well, we still have another life. His little kick. Final fight with Victor in the Arctic. This is so badass. I wish it was on the ice. This is a back-to-back gauntlet. This game is like mana from heaven. It is pretty great. Can't wait to see his second phase like Apocalypse in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I'm not familiar with that. Footsies. Yeah, you gotta space him. I don't know why we needed the tarp or the lantern. We already took so much damage. You gotta be joking. Gaia Man 87. Somehow I knew you'd be playing this. What? What do you mean somehow you knew? Yeah, I forgot that's what the game over looks like. Well, let's load our game. Let's try again. Whoops. Lantern. Psychic power. Can't wait for him to teleport out and summon the various other characters you fought, like Onslaught from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. What But only those that you killed. Are you psychic? Me? Okay, let's get the tarp.
What's all this noise?
Can we just leave? Seriously? Alright, I'll take that. If we're allowed to just leave that room. That's pretty good. Whatever, sure. We're gonna have to fight the old sailor, though, the harpoon guy. We can just space him, though. He's got that crouching move, which is kind of... Yeah, that's pretty rough, but... We can have more lives to fight Victor with, if we can get through without getting killed. No. No! Okay. With one little pip of health left. Cabal from Mortal Kombat. This game is incredible. This is like one of the most insane games of all time. Alright, save. I don't know why the save function doesn't work. Maybe I just don't have like the RAM saving set up with the emulator or something. We're probably gonna die immediately. No, okay. That's fine. His kick is so funny. Okay, let's save again so that we're at full health. The kick is incredible. It reminds me of something. I don't know, some kick in another game. His victory kick. I killed my creation. I kind of expected him to walk up and grab there, but that I don't think this game has grabs. I wish it did, though. Okay, Victor dead. That was pretty easy that time. You got his ass. I remember a game where Frankenstein is revived and takes revenge on the world. I guess that's happening in this game. I suppose. Kill. Okay, what are we doing now? Is this like Goku versus Cell? What? Why does it still say, I recall Dr. Frankenstein asking him to bring... Okay, we set that on fire. Oh, that's setting the boat on fire? Sure. Now you two can live where no one will bother you. Yeah, in these like weird lumpy hills of snow in the Arctic. Okay, the boat is burning. I do remember this being like the last thing in the novel. I love that dithering, it's so beautiful. Wow, look at it's just their sprites just put into this background. Oh, that is so wonderful. Look at that. That is so good. Look at them go. They're walking hand in hand. Oh my god, how beautiful. Oh boy. Their sprites trundling along. Ah. Beautiful snowflakes falling upon the new paradise of life generated from corpses and electric eels. Okay, that's the end? Great. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That game was awesome. It was like an insanely good game, honestly. It's so loud. I have my volume turned almost all the way down, and it's like still loud. How many people even worked on this game? That's a lot of testers. Holy shit. Sarcastic comments provided by Dave Poe. Oh, Dave, you and your sarcastic wit. For Signosis, ... Team leader. Not Doom again, Chris God's language, Eden. Mr. Credits, Dennis, Betty Helmet, and Splitter. Man, a lot of people worked on this. That's crazy. This many people worked on this game, and it was only released... Like... Wait, Mike Clark? Like, from Insane Clown Posse? Couldn't be. Like, this many people worked on this. And... Like, it was only released in a double pack with that horrible Dracula game. On Sega CD, which no one owned. Mike Clark. Yeah, from Insane Clown Posse, of course. Well, I guess that's it. Numpad minus can reduce volume within RetroArch itself. Okay, that's good to know. Perfect video game. Yeah, I did really like that. There was a few parts where the progression was like pretty bad. Like, for example, the rat trap that was like almost impossible to see on the floor. The place where we had to walk off the edge of the screen to find the old man and give him his recorder, that was bad. It was impossible to see that you could even walk there. I guess that's a kind of thing where it's like, to progress you just have to desperately wander around enough. And what else? There's like one other thing. Oh yeah, just leaving Ingolstadt after getting everything but the iodine? Why would you think that you need to do that? Weird. Hello, Tag Barrel Storage. Yeah, Frankenstein's a game now. It's been a game for some time. We just finished it. I guess we could watch this weird intro again where it shows the Frankenstein's little casket for like forever. Why is this music so much quieter? Well, anyway, awesome game. I think the fighting, like, it was kind of janky, but it was pretty fun, honestly. It's like not a very good fighting game engine, but for a fighting game engine that is bolted onto an adventure game, I think that you could have done so much worse. You could have done so much worse than that. It was fine. It was completely fine. It was pretty fun, honestly. Was the monster cool? Yeah. He had like a tackle attack. Or he'd like charge. The power of the Sega CD. I love this game. Super fun. You think anybody has put this Frankenstein in Mugen? I would fucking hope so. Can't get over Frankenstein's wife doing the Blanca ball. It was so strong too. She was like insanely strong. She was fucking shredded. Was it made in Mugen? No. This is made for the Sega CD. I'd like to watch Salty Bet again sometime. I haven't in quite a while. Salty Bet is fun. I always like the gamble of like when you see a guy in Salty Bet and he just looks like a completely normal guy with like nothing interesting about him, and it's like it's a 50-50 of if he's just gonna die immediately after doing nothing or if he's gonna be like the strongest character ever. Sega CD Frankenstein Mugen on Google leads to streamer. Streamer? It'd be fun to have a salty bet night in the Discord. That could be fun. We could all bet. Compare our big money from our wins. As in you, what? If you Google Sega CD Frankenstein Mugen, it leads to me? That's crazy. What's up with that? There's quite a few games where I've tried searching like for a game and I pop up in the image results like a thumbnail from one of my videos. It's kind of funny. Boom, 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 boom. We're putting you in Mugen. You will fight Flan. I mean, she will kill me. I'm not gonna survive that. Maybe she'll make me into a vampire, though. That would be awesome. Graphite is the power of playing the games nobody know. I mean, I've played plenty of, like, well-known games, though. You know, I've been thinking, I want to play Tomb Raider 2. I would like to actually get that working. And because of our conversation just now, wow. It's your first image hit, that's crazy. I only first played this like a week ago. Want me to figure out how to get Tomb Raider 2 working in a VM? I don't know, I can probably figure it out somehow. I do feel like if you fought, you would be a Toho type. For me, I imagine I would be like a Arcoed clone from like Melty Blood. I want like claw-based Rekka attacks and like a command grab that's like a bite. And you gave up like twice. I could try again. Gotta have the powerful bite. Oh dang, I missed the end. Ah! I'm sure it was awesome though. It was awesome. They went off into the snow. Oh yeah, unfortunately I've got links disabled. Oh man, let's kill Mutant one more time, just for old time's sake. Let's kill Mutant. Hey Mutant. Command grab where she stomps on your asterisks. Mutant. This guy sucks. I love that, like, he turns into nothing except for his head, which turns red. The menu select animations are very cool. I like it. Literally blowed up. Can we fight any of the other guys? Tried it on a private browser just to be sure it wasn't Google spying on me, but no. Oh, it is only mutants. That's weird. Google knows me. The headbutt does so much damage. Anyway, well, that was fun. Hello, Inkana. They got a lot of mileage out of that good crunch sound. Well, I guess that's that for Frankenstein. I like that game quite a bit. But, yeah. Eat food, you goober. Right now? There's still like 50 minutes before the tournament even starts. Thanks for the stream. I'll be placing my bets on you at my local bar.
Tag Barrel Storage is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the follow, Tag Barrel Storage. Why are you placing bets on me? I'm gonna lose immediately. Who's gonna be like, who's the first? Like, what's the very first match? Is that the one that I'm gonna be in? Oh hey, Monty, you followed me on Twitter. Jesus, that's loud. Wait. Why did I just unfollow you? I think I was already following you or something, somehow. The heck? We're doing sound test in like 20? Okay, so I should probably get going and like make sure that I get and prepared. Fucked up. No, I refollowed you. I'm sorry. Yeah, so if you don't know, in about 50 minutes, I'm gonna be on G-Pool's stream. I'm just gonna give him a shout out again so that y'all know. Swelty2 on and his stream. There's gonna be a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike tournament featuring myself, Augersley, Washa, Lobat here, Monday, Rhea Hecate, Doro 3, someone I'm not familiar with, whose name escapes me, I'm sorry, and Lily Hopkins are all gonna be there. Zengar, right. I should familiarize myself. These credits are very Simpsons Haunted Treehouse stuff, yeah. They're very good with all the goofy names. So, yeah, I guess I'll follow this Swelty2 character. Swelty2 G-Pool. So, yeah. We'll be fighting. I'm excited. It's a little scary, but I'm gonna do my best. I'll do my best. And hopefully I won't have any computer problems in the course of that. So, right. Let's get rid of that for the moment. All right. So, yeah. I'll also, I don't remember what I was gonna say actually. So, yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I gotta let you guys know though. Tomorrow is also gonna be a short stream because I have to go look out for I have to go tour a potential residence for my upcoming move. So I'm gonna have to leave. Like, I'll only be able to stream for maybe like 2 or 3 hours at most. I'll try and start at noon so that we can get a little bit more time in, but it's probably just going to be like a one game kind of day. You're cool. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Anethika. So, man, sorry about the short streams this weekend, but is not in my control. But anyway, let's see, who can we raid? I still haven't finished my other monster yet. Let's raid Lily. He's playing Deus Ex with Ilya right now. Barrate Salmon. Right. I really like how small Ilya is on the screen next to her. Ilya is like 2 feet tall by comparison. Time to catch up on this Frankenvod. I would recommend it. It is quite entertaining. But yeah, take care everybody. Have a nice rest of your Saturday and enjoy the tournament if you're gonna watch it. And yeah, enjoy watching Ilya and Lilia. So yeah, take care. Till next time. Bye bye.